to the Reading Adventure Club. This week we're going to take a look at our story packet and get some book ideas that have to do with the letter H. And it just so happens that the week that we're on letter H happens to be the week that Halloween falls on. So we're going to have a few activities and books today to tie in with Halloween, but most of our things will be about other topics. So I'm going to scoot over to a new table. I'm here in our meeting room at the Edgerton Public Library to first take a look at our letter H reading adventure packet. Okay? Each week we're sending these out, a new packet with directions for some activities and all the materials you need. So our first activity is to make a Halloween style paper chain, though of course you could make whatever you want. But we've got some paper. You might be getting an assortment of green, black, and orange, and some eyes to put on there. We also have a fun activity for you to try, making shadow puppets with your hands. So that letter H word, hand, is how this activity ties in. But this time of year, it's getting dark early, and perhaps you can grab a flashlight at home or a light and try to make some of these shadow puppets on the wall. Okay, and there's two sides to that, so I'll be anxious to hear how your animals do. Maybe you can show me one. Each week our Reading Adventure Club packet has a writing activity, so one side of our writing activity this week is about hedgehogs. Look how cute they are. Here's a book we have about hedgehogs and other insectivores. So I think from that word you can guess what hedgehogs like to eat. That might help you write your story, how you helped a hedgehog. This week we're also including some bright orange paper that you can use to draw and cut out a pumpkin, as well as a kit that has some foam shapes to glue on. They're all different, so each packet's going to get something different with eyes and ears and nose to decorate either your pumpkin on a piece of paper, or if you have a real pumpkin or squash at home, you can use that to decorate. Okay? For this week, you'll probably find some Halloween books on display. You can also just type in that word Halloween in our search bar on our catalog and see what comes up. We've got a lot on display though. So next, let me share some books with you that have to do with the letter H. Homes in the Wild, where baby animals and their parents live. This is a beautiful book, and I know we have a lot of kids who love to read about animals, so you might enjoy that one. Okay. This time of year, many animals are getting ready to hibernate. Here's a picture book, but we also have some books about hibernation in our science section. Okay. Our science section is also where you'll find this book, The Heart in 3D, and there's also books about other parts of the body in 3D, and here's one about the human body. Yeah, whole book. Head, shoulders, knees, and toes. There's a book of nursery rhymes, not only your head in there, but all kinds of fun nursery rhymes. Hummingbirds. Aren't those cool animals? You can read all about that amazing bird. Some of you might have a hamster for a pet. Hamsters can also be found in the wild. So we have books about hamsters in a couple different areas in our library. We've got some in our pet section next to the dogs and cats and canaries, other kinds of birds. And then we have some in our wild animal section. So if you like hamsters, look for those all over in the library. We've also got some fun books on helicopters. Emergency helicopters, rescue helicopters, and hydroplane boats. So those are all found in our 600 section of the library, the Dewey Decimal Numbers. Here's a kind of new series to our library about the senses. Who hears with these ears? I pulled this one out because it has that letter H, hears word in it. But we've got some others in this series, who sees, who tastes, and who smells. And I thought I'd show you one page in this. Who hears with this ear? So each page gives you a close-up picture, and you have to guess, whose ear is that? The crocodile. Did you guess right? How about this one? Who hears with this ear? Turn the page and see. A chicken. It's a special kind of chicken. So those are some fun books, a new series to our library. I'm going to scoot over to another table. And here are some books from our chapter book section. And the author's last names start with letter H. So if you're not sure what to read, maybe you want to browse the H section this week. This has been a popular series, Dory Phantasmagorie. The author is Abby Hanlon. In our Stories and Songs video this morning, I shared some books by the author Kevin Henkes. He's written books for all ages of kids. We've got picture books, some in our easy reader section, and some in our chapter book section. Okay, Kevin Henkes is an award-winning author who's written lots and lots of books and is very popular, especially here in the state of Wisconsin because he lives in Madison. The Baby Mouse graphic novels are very popular, and I just pulled a couple today. We also have the Baby Mouse series in chapter books, and those are written by the author Jennifer Home. I'm going to scoot to another table. Here's a series of picture books that are fun for all ages. As a grown-up, I sure enjoy reading them too. Brother Bruce, Hotel Bruce, Bruce's Big Move, Bruce's Big Storm. Okay? And I'm looking forward to the next book about Bruce. This is a book written by the author Mary Ann Hoberman. You read to me and I'll read to you. And it's written for two voices. So if you have a friend or grown-up that you like to read with, you can each take one part. Okay? One of you reads the purple, one of you reads the red, and you both get to read together the blue. So that's a fun kind of book to read. I want to show you something new that we're going to be adding to our library this week. These are tangrams, and we have some sets that you can check out. You'll find these wooden templates and then all the pieces in there to put together those tangrams. They're kind of like puzzles. So look for those in the kids section of our library. And then I want to remind you that we always have these digital resources available 24/7. You can download ebooks, audiobooks, stream movies through Hoopla or Libby. We have free online tutoring and practice homework help through a database called BrainFuse. And we have a database called Creative Bug that lets you download patterns, watch craft videos, and get all kinds of ideas of ways to be creative. Okay? So those are just a few of the online resources we have available to you through the Edgerton Public Library. Of course, it's all free with your library card. Well, I hope I see you at the library soon. Again, my name's Kirsten. We're here at the Edgerton Public Library in our meeting room. You can call us for a parking lot pickup. You can come in during our open hours. If you're not sure what you want to read, just ask us for a grab bag and we'd be happy to put some books together for you. And with that, I'm going to say goodbye and I hope I see you soon. Bye-bye.